Good morning, Junior 3. How are you? I hope you're all fine. Now we will begin our last two lessons in Discover for Junior 3, Lesson 9 and 10 in Chapter 3, Theme 2. We will begin with Lesson 9. In the previous lesson, we began using the design process to engineer a solution to prevent floodwaters from damaging homes in a community. What steps have we taken so far? Yes, I want you to remember the steps of engineering design process. If you don't remember it, then when you see this picture, I think you will remember. You see the picture in front of you? So, the first step is idea, second materials, then plan, build, test, and the last step is improve. So, today we will build our barrier to stop flood by the engineering design process. Of course, after having the idea, we will begin with the materials. The materials which we need are some pieces of cartons, scissors, colored paper, blue, black, white, wax gun, white and red straw. Of course, after having the material, we will make a plan for our dam or barrier. So we are going to have to make a plan, then we are going to build it. Then, of course, after building, we have to make a test to the design that we have made. Okay, halfway through our work time, we will stop and test our design. Of course, we are going to make test to our design. Then, after observing what works well and what is not working, you will then have the rest of our time to refine or redesign your flood barrier, which means that we are going to make improving to our design after make test to it. Yes. The step 4 is building the dam. These are some pictures of how we are going to build the dam. Of course, we are going to cut the cartons with scissors, and we are going to fix the parts of the dam with the wax gun. Of course, we are going to cover parts of the dam by colored paper, and we are going to cut the straws in two parts and make canals of the dam. And this is the last picture of our dam. Then, in page 193, we are going to make next step, which is test the dam, which is testing the dam. What can we improve? We have a schedule in front of us of two parts. First part, what works well, and the other, what can be improved. So, what works well during testing? The straws we use in the dam let water to pass through it very well. So this part works well. Then, what can be improved? We can use larger straws. Second, the opening in the dam are very good idea. But we can make doors at the opening so we can close it and open it anytime. Glue gun or wax gun fixes the parts of the dam very well. And the colored paper can be replaced by foil paper to resist water. Cartons are hard and good, but we can improve it. How we can improve it? We can cover cartons by foil paper, so it will not get wet, or we can replace it by plastic sheets. Of course, we know that plastic sheets are water resistant, so we can replace carton by plastic sheets if we need. The slope of the dam is good to help in water flow. This is the slope of the dam. This is the meaning. The arrow shows you the slope of the dam. But we can increase it. We can increase the slope of the dam to increase the water flow. This is how to increase the slope of the dam. The arrow shows you. Then we have lesson 10. Of course, after making test to the dam or to our design, we are going to make improved. We are going to make improve. Yes. So we will be able to take what we learned in our testing to illustrate or to draw or to make a plan for an improved flood barrier, which is, yes, which is our dam. Flood barrier, which is our dam. So we are going to improve it after making a test. Yes. Now think about how you can use this idea to create an improved flood barrier, which is also the dam. Engineers rarely ever get a solution right at the first time. Of course, engineers keep trying again and again to reach to a final solution. They don't reach a final solution from the first time. They are trying again and again to reach the final solution. Yes, they test, collect information, refine, redesign, and improve the solution. So in this page, in lesson 10, page 194, we are going to make redesign. So its title is My Redesign. This is our redesign, which is improved. Yes, and we are going to put a label on it. Carton, colored paper, and straws as kernel. And of course, they want us to explain what you choose to change and why. So in these lines, we are going to write what parts we are going to change and why. We will use larger straw, as we said in the schedule. We will make doors at the dam's opening to close it and open it anytime. We will cover cartons by foil paper or use plastic sheets instead to resist water. We will increase the slope of the dam to increase water flow. Yes, so in this page, page 195, they want us to write a letter to a community member and tell him information that will help him in our work. Of course, this information we have learned in this chapter. We have learned many information in this chapter. We are going to write it in this letter. We are going to write part of this information in this letter. We choose a fisherman as a community member to write a letter to him. So we are going to say, I want to share my new information I have learned in my school. So I want to share my new information I have learned in my school to help you to stay safe during your work. Usually fishermen are living in coastal city like Alexandria, which characterized by heavy raining in winter, and this causes a great impact on fishing. So you should be careful in winter from storms and rains. If you were fishing from rivers, so you should be careful from flood, which is dangerous. And after building the high dam in Aswan, we controlled the flood. Thanks. This is a letter we wrote it to a fisherman. Then, in page 196, this is my self-assessment, which is the end of each chapter. You know that 1 star means good, 2 stars means very good, and 3 stars means excellent. I have 3 parts in the schedule, which is academic content, quality of performance, and life skills. I will read each part. I can explain the impact of flooding and how it can be prevented with help. 2 stars, I can explain the impact of flooding and how it can be prevented, and he didn't say with help. I can explain the impact of flooding and how it can be prevented using specific details. This is excellent. Quality of performance. I can help to create a flood barrier, but need help to explain why it is effective and how it can be improved. I can help to create a flood barrier and explain why it is effective and how it can be improved. This is very good. 3 stars, I can help to create a flood barrier, explain in a detail why it is effective and offer multiple ways it can be improved. Life skills. First, 1 star, I can use data and the ideas of others to improve a design with help. 2 stars, I can use data and the ideas of others to improve a design. 3 stars, I can use data and the ideas of others to improve a design. I can assist classmates and leads in this area. Thank you for listening, and this is the end of our lesson, and I hope you have a very good holiday. Thank you and stay safe.